And now we get to hear some words from our valedictorian of the class of 2017. I would like to welcome to the podium Sihana Ahmedi.
Dhe tani do të prezantojmë Sihana Ahmedin, valediktorian apo përfaqësuesen e klasës 2017.
Welcome.
Thank you. We have gathered tonight to celebrate our achievements that we have accomplished, both individually and as a school. To our beloved American School of Kosovo, our dear principal, Mrs. Shannon Bruce Ramaka, Superintendent, Mr. Ardian Hoja, our school's administration, staff, and most importantly, all beloved and supportive parents. Let us not forget to our ever-supportive teachers and all those that are here, the ASK's graduating class of 2017. A great evening to us all. Greetings. I must say, I am deeply honored and humbled at the same time. Today, we have graduated after a long time of hard work, dedication, and friendship. It is an honor of mine to have spent time with you all, and I want to share some of the moments we have had together. Famous scientist Stephen Hawking had said that no one person can be the master of more than a small corner of human knowledge. Now, chasing this exponential rate of growth of knowledge in modern time is incredibly demanding and stressful. High standards of our school required hard work and also dedication from dawn to dusk. Yet, we had our wonderful teachers who were always there when we needed their assistance. And they give us the needed reassurance, even if we did not ask for it. It was a time at our innocent young age when we would often complain that they are so demanding. It was a time when we also started to apply for colleges, when we realized the unthinkable competition with our peers around the globe. It was a time also that we realized that all our hard work and dedication was worthwhile and rewarding. Now, having my ankle sprained when I first applied to this high school, I was sitting in a chair while waiting at room R3 for the scholarship examination test. It was the welcoming warmth of ASK staff and the companionship we have held throughout years that I believe had made us stand out from the rest. 3 months later, I was attending my first class. Unlike any school I have known, for the first 5 or 10 minutes, our teacher would usually set up what is so-called do nows on the whiteboard. Then you get to respond to question, usually question that makes you think of your existence. For instance, there was one peculiar topic. Would you rather swim in a pool full of mayonnaise, or would you rather never take a bath again? And then one student replied, I would rather swim in a pool of Nutella. Many of the students were left there thinking why we did not think of that, and then just simply choosing one of the choices that our teacher had given to us. It was the first step that we learned to express our opinions freely rather than just picking up given alternatives. We started the first year by talking about our future. When we had 3 classes, sharing stories, we would attempt to learn Italian, while meantime we would attend university fairs and also events. We would wear pajamas during our Spear Week. We would make interactive notebooks, and we would end the senior year with conic sections and limits. For those of College Prep Club members, the continuous work and the dedication support of the American Advising Center, we deeply thank you. Meeting people each year, the continuous work, we would always start the day with laughter, and we will always sing, and we will end the day further out. That is how we went to, and today, we finished the first chapter with the final and ultimate prize, which is if I may say, a very precious diploma. As Mary Corelli had also stated, that no one is contented in this world, I believe. There's always something left to desire, and the last thing longed for always seem most necessary to happiness. It is what we will be holding in the next minutes that reflects the curiosity that we have been inspired, the friendship that we have maintained. The way we were shown how our prefrontal cortex is activated by just imagining, loving, and laughing. How we were taught on how did the drive for efficiency shape the world we live up to today, and how we learned that beauty cannot simply be described by one word, and how 2 + 2 can or cannot equal 5. And also how we learned the meaning of friendship when we sought to retrieve the extra credit by doing the cup song. And of course, the beauty of German language and how difficult it is to learn the dative case, but you can always try. And how impossible are so many more challenges that await us, and so many more lessons I would not be able to cover in such a short time. I find it rather the joy and work ethic we impact on finding enjoyment to those in ourselves. We had our tools, training, targets, and goals. Yet, here we are, not the same children we were, not yet strangers. We may or may not have the chance of simply doing random projects or dressing up as Neanderthals or Julius Caesar while singing or rapping, making time capsule, setting up interactive notebooks, I hope, or even make a constitution. What we know is that each and one of us, class of 2017, we will be the leaders of tomorrow. But mostly, never forget to learn. Learn to live your life to your fullest. Learn things you never shown interest before, or you simply never knew, for the sake of your own rather than the need. Learn to take every chance. Learn to be thankful. And learn to respect and love those who stand next to you by starting with yourself. So if I tell you to make a wish, today I wish you nothing less than similar friendships. And tomorrow, I hope you'll remember that as in a story, its content is what matters the most. I wish you all the very best. I would also want to thank our families for their unending support. Their presence was in every stage of our life. Our triumph is theirs just as much. Thank you, American School of Kosovo. Thank you to my peers, and thank you all very much. Thank you.